Hi everyone, welcome back to the Naio Nails channel. I'm Steffi Fernandez, and in today's video we'll be doing a really cute galaxy inspired nail art using my eyeshadow brush. Let's get cracking. So I'm gonna use Ocean Ridge for this design. I do love a good dark blue when it comes to galaxy. So I'm going to apply a couple of thin layers on this nail and cure it for the full length of time. So I'm going to be using for this look 3 colors. So I've got a little bit of Snow White on my palette. I'm gonna go in with Shook as well, which is a stunning like neon pink. Don't think I've actually used this color before. Quite exciting. And also Citrus Blast, which is just really neony beautiful color. I'm gonna get that on my palette, and then I've got my nail over here ready. Now I want to be creating this kind of starry look, so that's why the eyeshadow blending brush is quite a good one, because the hairs are kind of, you know, facing outwards and they're quite spaced out as well. What I want to be doing now is just basically dabbing onto that white color and then patting some of the excess off. I don't want to have too much on the brush. And then I'm going to basically apply it on the nail, just like so. Then you get that starry look. Easily, without doing much. And I just dab if I think there's a little bit too much product in certain areas, but I just kind of push it on the nail, just pat the blending brush on the nail, just like that. So I'm gonna pick up some more white because I feel like I could do with a little bit more white. And once I'm happy with the way it looks, I'm gonna pop this into the lamp. So we've got the white layer cured. Now, the reason we've applied white first is because I'm going to be using those colors that I've mentioned earlier, Citrus Blast and Shook. But if I put them on the white, it will help the color stand out slightly more, because obviously with the background being so dark, it might just kind of get lost. So I'm just going to do the same as I did with the white, but I'm just going to pat it randomly to create that starry look. And then I'm going to go into the yellow. I might give the brush a bit of a wipe on a lint-free wipe with some alcohol, just so it doesn't mix with the pink. And then I'm going to add some color coming through, just like so. And it's super easy and quick to do this one. I might go back in with a little bit of white. Just like so. And I'm gonna pop this back into the lamp. Now that you've got this layer over here cured, oh, let me wipe my hand. I'm going to go in with a really beautiful top coat that we have, a cosmic one called Orion, and I'm just gonna apply a nice thin layer all over that nail. Now, you know, when you do galaxy nail, you really need to have a little bit of glitter, don't you? Whether it's you know, what is it called, flakes or some sort of glitter, but it just makes the whole look really kind of out of this world, right? We've got our nail over here. Look how gorgeous it is. I love it. I love galaxy nails.
Me too.
I mean, you know, I like anything that's a bit like abstract and weird. Anywho, I'm gonna go into continuing this nail. We've got a little bit of serious, no, I was gonna say serious white again. We've got Snow White, guys, Snow White, and a little bit of top coat on here. And I'm gonna take that Snow White and just mix it into that top coat just to create a little bit of a transparent white. Now, I want to do like a star, but I like when it has a bit of a transparent white blob in the middle. Might not make sense now, but I'll show you in a second. Right, so what I want to be doing now is just taking a dotting tool and just basically adding a few dots here and there just to make this whole look slightly more what?
I don't know, you're going to layer it up a bit more, aren't you?
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit more out of this world.
Yeah, add more galaxy to that galaxy.
A bit more galaxy. So a little bit of stars. And don't think about the dots being the same size and stuff too much, because, you know, it's nice when it's not, right? So I'm just gonna clean up my dotting tool. And what I'm going to do next is basically pick up that white, translucent white color that we made, okay? And I'm just gonna paint kind of a nice white kind of dot, but I will aim for that dot to be slightly larger. So I'm gonna do a couple of those, and you'll see it all coming together at the end. It's basically a star with a little bit of a U like around it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to create that so it shows like the star is shining. So I'm doing a big blob over here and a big blob over here, and I'm just popping this into the lamp before we carry on. But this is only a flash cure, so 10 seconds is enough. Right, so we've got this section over here cured. I'm going back in with my dotting tool and just adding a couple of dots in the middle of that little blob that we painted earlier. So I'm going to do one over here and one over here. And now I'm just going to be using my 0003 brush, and I'm going to pull out some lines out of those dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm going to do the same on the top one. So pulling the color out. So I've got those 2 stars over here. And now I'm going to pop this into the lamp for the full length of time, and we're going to top coat it for you guys. Right, so I'm going to be using our ultra matte, not ultra matte, our Urban Graffiti Top Coat, if I can find it. There's so many different bottles on there. I'm going to apply one thin layer all over the nail, just to seal in the goodness, you know. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. I mean, you could even go with another layer of our, you know, cosmic top coat on top if you feel like you need more glitter, or add a few more flakes. I mean, I really love this design. Also, guys, how cool is it to use different tools rather than the normal ones, right? Always experiment. Sometimes using tools that are for makeup work great for nails. Trust me. And we have our galaxy nail ready. Super, super easy to achieve. And how gorgeous is the texture created by this bad boy, eh? I absolutely love it. It's my new favorite for nail art. There's so many things you can do with the eyeshadow brush. So Trust me guys, you'll be seeing more videos of me using this. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you let me know in the comments below if there's anything else similar to this that you'd like to see in the future. And as usual, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you all so much as well for your beautiful comments. Love you. I'll see you in the next one. Before it starts, low pump. There we go.